Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody, and everybody who's new, welcome. I don't say that much, but thank you for viewing. And we have an interesting box in front of us. It's all blacked out. It's gonna be a little hard to show the logo, but if we can get a good shine with the light, you can see it is Kobe's signature and Kobe's logo. This is a pair of Kobe 5 Protros, men's size 9.5. I was not able to get my size. Suggested retail was $180 US, and the colorway is Del Sol Black Metallic Silver. These did come out on November 24th, 2020, that is this month, for a retail price of $180. And this is what we are looking at today. So if you guys cannot tell off the bat, or if you're not familiar with the person this is supposed to represent, besides obviously Kobe Bryant, this being his signature shoe, is Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee, of course, martial artist, actor, born in 1940 in San Francisco, California. He then moved and grew up in the area of Hong Kong. I think it was Kowloon. And he moved back to the United States, I believe, at 18 years old when he went to attend the Washington University for higher education. And yeah, I think they did a lot of great things with this sneaker to resemble, you know, one of iconic Bruce Lee legendary movies, which is Enter the Dragon. You will see the yellow coming across here, which resembles the yellow jumpsuit. You should see pictures and stuff as I go along explaining this, so keep up. There's some information. Pause if you want to reread. I'm going to try to leave stuff so you guys can see if you want to learn anything about Bruce Lee and you're not too familiar with him. And the black is part of the highlight of his jumpsuit. Jumpsuit was mainly yellow. And in one of the fight scenes, he ends up getting cut across the chest in multiple scratches, which is like an angle of that, like a claw had scraped him. And that's what the strikes resemble there. So they're trying to give homage to a Bruce Lee movie that is very well known, one of his best and iconic movies that he's ever done. And unfortunately, we lost Bruce Lee at a very young age of 32 years old. I believe in the early 70s he passed away in Hong Kong. So we have a pair of Kobe 5 Protros in this yellow kind of... I'm trying to describe the material, and I was feeling it before I shot the video. The best thing I can do to describe it is like patent leather. And it has a rubbery feel to the patent leather. And it's just a very interesting material on the upper. You have a swoosh here that is kind of like glue stamped on. It's not embroidered or stitched or anything like that. If I bring it up close, you can probably see what I'm talking about. And the black over here, as you can see, is like this matte satin looking color, but it's not a satin fabric. Once again, it's something like the swoosh, but just a different texture on top that's kind of stamped on there with the red strikes right there. Your midsole is painted black along the toe box here, black underneath with a little bit of what that looks like is Morse code. I'm curious what that spells. If that's 24, if that's Kobe in Morse code. I'm not quite sure what this is for, actually. If it resembles something Bruce Lee, I'm going to be a little embarrassed because I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee, and I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to resemble. I should have looked that up, actually. I just noticed it. Leave it down in the comments if you guys want to actually participate and leave information for the other viewers. I always like those comments, and thank you guys for doing it because you teach me something and you help add to the video if I didn't add certain information that I missed that was important. So I really like that. We're here to help each other out. You know, no criticism. Thank you guys for contributing when you do. You have yellow painted here across the midsole, a little bit of black paint under here protruding out from the outsole. On the heel, you have Kobe's logo or signature printed on this kind of like a hard plastic piece, and there's the red signature, and you have 5 dots resembling, I guess, the Kobe 5th model. That's what the sneaker would be. A little perforation for breathability on the mid paneling medial side right here. There is a look across the toe box, and once again, this is a different material than the patent leather, but it feels rubberized. It feels tough, hard like a shell, maybe even plastic, kind of. It's once again, the materials on here are kind of crazy. And you've got this perforated, once again, patent leather style toe box. On the tongue is that same kind of matte textured covering that you see coming along the eyelets here. The tongue is mesh, though, coming down from about this point where my thumb is, all the way down is mesh. From that point up, the tongue has this material, and the Kobe logo is that metallic silver. Your laces are a flat yellow lace, if you guys obviously have noticed, and there's no extra laces with this pair in either shoe. So that is one unfortunate thing for 180 retail. I would like to see maybe a pair of black or red laces to contrast or highlight the sneaker. So that would have been kind of nice. Along the back, I didn't mention you have a little bit of a red accent there. You have black lining on the sneaker, and then the insoles are different, but they are the same design with this kind of cybernetic coated graphic in gray and red, but one of them has a 2 and one has a 4, obviously for Kobe Bryant's second number, 24, as opposed to his first 8. And yeah, I think this was an interesting, well done sneaker by them. Of course, you have 2 legendary people. You know, it's sad to say it now because he was so young, but rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. And once again, rest in peace to Bruce Lee. Honestly, a great sneaker. I'd recommend it if you want to pay the resale prices because these are gone. I've been trying to get you guys some Kobe's for reviews so you guys can see them. Maybe you want to pull the trigger and get them on the aftermarket prices. But at the same time, these are going for around, I think, $280 and up. So you're paying about $100 to $160 over retail after fees, taxes, shipping, depending where you buy them and what service you use. But other than that, let me know what you guys think of this Kobe 5 Protro Bruce Lee. They also did release an alternate color, which I should have mentioned probably earlier, but I'll put a picture up here. And other than that, I'd like to hear from you guys what you guys think of these. I'll try to answer back to everybody down in the comments. I'd like to hear from you guys. Great to get some conversation going. I appreciate you guys stopping by today. Make sure you stick around. I do have more stuff coming shortly. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.